Hello, my name is Ashley Williams. For my professional development interview, I chose to interview Gary Zirpoli, who has a PhD in epidemiology. Gary Zirpoli received his PhD in epidemiology and his master's in biostats from the University at Buffalo. He currently works as a staff scientist at Boston University, and Dr. Zirpoli has been working in this field for approximately 30 years. Dr. Zirpoli research focuses on breast cancer risk and survival. He is particularly interested in molecular epidemiology of breast cancer, risk prediction, and racial disparities in breast cancer outcomes. And he's also currently working as an epidemiologist with the Black Women's Health Study at Boston University. One of the studies Dr. Zirpoli has been a part of is the addition of polygenic risk score to a risk calculator for prediction of breast cancer in U.S. Black women. This study has been taking place since 1995 and is continuing up until present day. In this study, 59,000 Black women from ages 21 to 69 from across the U.S. has been chosen to be a part of this cohort study. And every 2 years, they reach out to these women and have them fill out a form or document or speak to someone about their health and to find out if any other risk factors could be identified or developed. One of the challenges Dr. Zirpoli faces in this job is there are many strong risk factors for breast cancer. So family history is very important, and age is not a very good prediction yet. Some of the work he feels is incremental because prediction is so challenging, and the need to understand breast cancer needs to evolve more in order for there to be a way to make better predictions. Dr. Zirpoli's work mainly focuses on the first three essential public health services, one being assess and monitor population health status, factors that influence health, and community needs and assets. In his study, he notes that breast cancer mortality rates are 40% higher in Black women than in white women. Seeing that this population needed extra focus, he was allowed to investigate and is continuously checking in on these women to see what risk factors they can provide to help decrease the amount of women being diagnosed with breast cancer. When asked what recommendations would you have for a person considering this field, Dr. Zirpoli's suggestions were to figure out what you want to specialize in, what kind of work you want to do, and the impact you want to make. Some people would like to work at a desk job, and other people want to be in the field, so it's best to figure out exactly which route you want to take, and also to apply for fellowship programs to help explore the different areas of public health in order to get a hands-on experience, essentially. He also said to seek out civil service tests that are being offered in order to get your foot into the door. So if you find a job that you do like, you already took the test for it. When asked what should my next steps be, his response was to try to speak to as many people as I can in many backgrounds, and don't only speak to people who work in academia. Speak to people who work in state departments and get as many different kinds of experience as I could. And I did take that advice up, and I did speak to some people who work at the Department of Public Health and the Department of Health, and I did get some contact numbers when I asked them if there's anyone else I should speak to. So I felt like this was great advice, and I'm already taking it into consideration. Although those were the two most impactful takeaways from this whole interviewing process, one of my favorite things he said was patience. Primary prevention takes time to see results. and it takes time to see the changes, especially when working upstream. You may not see any results right away, but if it works, then it will work, and you just have to have patience to see it through. Thank you.